This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Denver Broncos.
Let's go. Two, right? Let's go, Roger.
On first down, Keenum sliding out of the pocket. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, here's Keenum. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
Pulled in at the 24. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Box it.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Let's go, hey, let's go. Hurry up. Zoom. We are going.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, check 26. Hey, check 26. Jumbo. Hey, check 26. Here we go. 58. We are going. Jumbo. Check 50. 48 spot. We are going. Zoom.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. First down carry, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Rodgers to Allison, good for a Green Bay first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Let's go. Come on. Hey, check 26. Liz. Hey, check 26.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the press. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Zoom. Hurry up. Jumbo.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Crosby puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play.
Emmanuel Sanders, the 40, 30, 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Broncos are in for 6.
Touchdown. You got juice, son. He took you to school.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. As the Packers make their way back out here on offense, and talk about Mr. Davis's trip to Green Bay. You've been doing the camp visits, and you went up to Green Bay. You had a great time, didn't you?
I certainly did, partner, and I went full fan, full historian, Packers lore. So while I was there, I drove to Vince Lombardi's house and kind of communed there for a little while. And the people who lived there, the same family that bought it from the Lombardi family back in late 1960s, still there, and they're used to this. I went by the Union Hotel where the Packers were formed. I went by St. Norbert's College where the Packers used to do the entire training camp. The only thing I haven't done yet, visited Curly Lambeau's gravesite. That's my next visit.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Rodgers now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers lets it fly deep for Cobb. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Lambeau following these words. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Rodgers again now. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, check 26. Down. Hey, check 26. Hey, check 26.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Von Miller in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And Crosby puts it through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here's Keenum. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. They begin the drive with Williams. And some space here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Jackson now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Derek Wolfe in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
319.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
319.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Now a pitch out to Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
The Packers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Broncos will take over. on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, on yours!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away. Complete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offense.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, Rodney.
Back now at Lambeau. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys. No, Roger. Let's go, Roger.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. First down, it's Keenum. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Keenum to throw on second down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Joey Mbu continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Keenum. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And McManus able to put it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone and get you 6? And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on. Hey, 88, 88, 88. Let's go, hey, let's go, come on. Jump out! Jump out!
He's back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
The Packers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. And coming out now, the Broncos. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Let's go, let's go.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Lindsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fighting him off. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with time running out. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And he'll bang that. Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One last throw for Keenum. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And that's how this one ends in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.